NEWS.MC on Monaco Info is brought to you by Monaco Legend Properties. Bringing you news on Monaco's economy, culture, sports and more. Welcome to NEWS.MC, your English rendezvous on Monaco Info. Coming up on NEWS.MC, discover past week's top stories and meet the people who make Monaco.
Hi, my name is Mark Muru. I'm the president of Generation Monaco, and you are watching NEWS.MC on Monaco Info.
What's been making headline in the past week? His Serene Highness Prince Albert II travelled to the Italian town of Dolceacqua on Friday 5th September to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the local civil protection volunteers. The commemorative ceremony paid heartfelt tribute to the dedication and bravery of the 30 men and women who serve their community in times of crisis. Whether responding to floods, fires, or providing vital assistance during the COVID-19 pandemic, these volunteers play an essential role, often stepping in when official services are overwhelmed. Prince Albert II, who attended as president of the Monaco Red Cross, praised their courage and deep sense of solidarity, describing them as quiet heroes whose work often goes unseen but is never unappreciated. Their recent successful search for a missing 5-year-old child at the French-Italian border was singled out as a powerful example of their commitment. During the ceremony, Monaco's scouts and a municipal delegation were also awarded medals, reaffirming the strong and enduring bond between the Principality and its twin town of Dolceacqua. The glamour of the Sanremo Casino meets the elegance of Monaco's royal legacy this month, with a special exhibition dedicated to Prince Rainier III held as part of the Sanremo Fashion Festival. Set in the iconic halls of the casino, the exhibition presents a curated selection of the prince's personal outfits, highlighting both his public image and his private personality. The project was organised in collaboration with the Prince's Palace of Monaco. His Serene Highness Prince Albert II personally attended the inauguration on September the 6th, offering a heartfelt tribute to his father's memory and reaffirming the deep historical and emotional ties between Monaco and Sanremo. Last year, the spotlight was on Princess Grace. This year, the focus is on Rainier's dual identity as sovereign and man, with garments like a Lacoste jacket and a Scottish raincoat symbolising his warmth and approachable character. Visitors also viewed rare footage of Prince Rainier and Princess Grace strolling along Sanremo's streets, evoking a sense of timeless serenity and family life. The exhibition not only celebrates the Grimaldi connection, but also champions Italian craftsmanship and local creative talent. The exhibition is open to the public until Sunday, September 14th from 10 a.m. to midnight daily. Admission is free. The 14th Monaco Book Fair took place on the 6th and 7th of September at the Grimaldi Forum, bringing together nearly 150 authors from 12 different countries. Visitors could discover new releases, meet established names, and exchange directly with writers across all genres, from novels and poetry to theatre and comics. The fair, inaugurated in the presence of officials, continues to grow in popularity each year, with around 30 authors already confirmed for the 2026 edition. Highlights include rare book signings, lively discussions, and tributes to Monaco's cultural heritage, with the cover artwork inspired by a painting housed in the Prince's Palace. Among the participants was Monegasque playwright Alain Pastor, who praised the fair's dynamism and its role in fostering exchanges between readers and authors. For book lovers looking for inspiration, discovery, and conversation, the Monaco Book Fair is always one not to miss. Nearly 1,000 Monegasques gathered in Princess Antoinette Park for the traditional Cavagnëtu on Sunday 7th of September, a cherished annual picnic that marks the return from summer and celebrates the spirit of the Principality. Organised by the Town Hall of Monaco, the event brings together Monegasques of all generations to share an evening of music, dance, and local cuisine in the presence of the princely family. The celebration opened with performances from traditional dancers and a choral mass before a buffet of Monegasque and Italian specialities was served. The atmosphere was festive and heartfelt, with many attendees expressing how meaningful it is to see their Serene Highnesses Prince Albert II and Princess Charlene, and their children Gabriella and Jacques take part in the tradition. As night fell, the sports court transformed into a lively dance floor, bringing the Cavagnëtu to a close. More than 5,600 students returned to school this week across Monaco, with Lycée Art-Bre Festival experiencing a particularly unique return. Due to a major renovation of its historic Monaco Ville site, the lycée has temporarily relocated to newly refurbished facilities at the Annonciade. The upgraded building offers modern classrooms with digital screens and improved sports facilities, marking a major step forward in student experience. However, a controversial new rule banning phone use during the day, enforced by sealed pouches, has sparked debate among students. While some see it as a challenge to their independence, others acknowledge the need to reduce screen time. Across Monaco, including in schools like FANB and in Fontvieille, the new academic year begins with a mix of optimism, adaptation, and a renewed focus of challenge and learning. Roquefort-les-Pins has officially joined the network of historic Grimaldi sites of Monaco, reinforcing centuries-old ties with the Principality. His Serene Highness Prince Albert II visited the town on September the 9th to mark the occasion. Together with Mayor Michel Rossi, he unveiled the commemorative plaque and received the town's medal. The link between Roquefort-les-Pins and Monaco dates back to the 18th century, when the Grimaldi family governed the Saint-Paul territory, which included the town. As part of the ceremony, the prince presented a statuette of Malizia, the dynasty's legendary founder, as a symbol of unity. The visit also included a tour of a new health centre set to open soon and serve over 50,000 residents. Roquefort-les-Pins becomes the latest of nearly 80 French and 30 Italian towns in the network, which will celebrate its 10th anniversary this October in Monaco. The 14th edition of the Art-Bre Festival was inaugurated at Roquebrune-Cap-Martin, just a few kilometers from Monaco, in the presence of His Serene Highness Prince Albert II on September the 10th. Held in the Parc des Oliviers, this year's festival pays tribute to the sea and oceans, with a special focus on Virginie Heriot, the pioneering French sailor and first female Olympic medalist in sailing in 1928. Several original works inspired by her life and legacy were unveiled. Heriot lived in Roquebrune, and her villa still overlooks the coast. The event not only celebrates her achievements, but also deepens public understanding of local maritime history. Prince Albert praised the artists and organizers for promoting cultural and historical heritage through contemporary art. Next up, our exclusive interview with the personalities making the Principality.
Hi, my name is Marc Moreau. I'm 39 years old and I'm the president of Generation Monaco, the new political party in the Principality. I'm Monegasque, born and raised. I've been living here all my life, except my studies. Like a lot of Monegasque people, we have to go a little bit abroad, except Nice, but we have to go abroad if we want to have engineer schools or business schools. I went to the kindergarten that was called Préscolaire Beauzieux. Then I went to École des Revoirs. And then I went to Collège Charles III and Lycée Albert I. So everything in the public sector here in Monaco. I've done 2 masters, one in marketing and creativity and one in project management. So abroad, before coming back to Monaco to start my own company and become CEO in the e-commerce industry. I was elected for the first time between 2018 and 2023 at the Parliament. And this was with the political party called Primo. And we just started this new political party in the Principality that is called Generation Monaco, with a lot of new people, like new Monegasque, new blood, but as well old, like former congressmen, just like me, that already had an experience at the Parliament. So this is a very, very nice mix between experience and a lot of other generations. The political party is called Generation Monaco. We have people that are 20 years old, that are 60 years old, that are 40 years old. Like every generation in Monaco is represented in our political party. Of course, Monaco is a beautiful country. We have so many things, and of course, we are not to blame, but still, we have a lot of things that we can still improve. And I'm thinking especially about the daily schedule for kids regarding their timetable. At school, they always have, like days that are pretty long. So they start at 8 a.m. in the morning, they finish around 6 p.m. And then after they have to go home, they have a lot of homeworks to do. And this, of course, doesn't let a lot of room for sports or cultural activities or arts. And this is probably what I really needed to have, during my childhood here. And this is what we are suggesting right now with Generation Monaco as well, is to probably interest more people in other activities than just school, which is obviously the most important. One topic that can definitely be improved in Monaco is the healthcare sector. That is very crucial for Monegasque and for residents here at Monaco. For example, skin doctors, gynecologists, psychiatrists, you have a huge waiting list. Or sometimes, even the waiting time as well, you have an appointment that is going to given to you for the next 3, 4, 5 months. And Monaco, for such a small country, becomes a real struggle for Monaco residents. So that's why we decided to do this conference with doctors, physios, nurses, and a lot of other professionals in the healthcare sector that really explained, of course, their struggle. So that's a topic and political topic that is very important for Generation Monaco, and we're going to try to really push it during the next coming months. So Monaco has had a big change because, of course, for the last 15 years, everybody can see when you are walking in Monaco, all the buildings, all the different, projects that are being done. And of course, this is a very important part of Monaco. But as well now, especially with the new generation, I think new topics can be as well be a complement. You have, of course, the digital industry that is very, very now big. If we, for example, talk about the AI, that is now, a real revolution in the world, Monaco as well has to probably adapt and has to use this technology to become one of the pioneers. We have, I think, the mission to offer and to propose to our Monegasque and young Monegasque people a different path. And this is very important for the future of Monaco. This is very important to keep growing and keep dreaming. It's very, very important. Monaco has this unique and competitive advantage compared to a lot of other places in the world to be in the center of Europe. So you have obviously the sea, you have the ski resorts that are just 1.5 hours from Monaco. But if you just catch a flight, you can be in Rome, you can be in Paris, you can be in Barcelona. So all this lifestyle is pretty amazing, and that's another strength that Monaco has and can offer to its residents. Sports in Monaco is one of the most important topics for our country, and thanks to, of course, the Prince as well, that really loves sports. But as well, Monaco, where so many people in Monaco play sports, love to run, love to go to sports events like we have right now with the Formula One, with the Rolex Tennis Masters, with the swimming competition, with so many other sports activities that we have. Even though I think we should have even more sports when you are a child in Monaco, you have even more time that is allocated to sports. So our political party, Generation Monaco, is open to everyone. Public meetings are open to everybody. So really, please feel free to come, feel free to ask questions, feel free to bring as well everything that you have on the table for us. This is our DNA at Generation Monaco. Everybody is welcome.
That's all for today. Thank you for watching NEWS.MC, your English rendezvous on Monaco Info. Discover the full interview and more stories on our websites, NEWS.MC and MonacoInfo.com. Next week we will receive Richard Lambert, Senior Partner of Burgess. This show is intended to provide a summary of the past week's top stories for the English-speaking audience. For daily and real-time news updates in English, please visit NEWS.MC and subscribe to our free daily newsletter. For French news, visit MonacoInfo.com. This show was brought to you by Monaco Legend Properties.